Ma'am, you're familiar with the term Gender Integration Technical Assistance Task Orders?
I don't think I am.
It's reports. I've read a number of them from Ghana, Kenya, Serbia, Niger, Laos, other countries. In reading a number of these reports and looking at the funding levels for them, most of them are around 70, 80 pages. Some of them may be close to 100 pages. Most of that I read ultimately through a company named Banyan Global. I'm not specifically familiar with it, but that just happened to be the name of the company that was tasked to do them. And to the tunes of millions of dollars for these reports. The one on Serbia, roughly $12 million. One on Ghana, Kenya, Serbia, part one for $4,351,644. Another one, $7,295,806. Niger and Laos, $12,295,733. And my question really is this: that seems like an astronomical number for 70, 80, 90, 100-page reports. Can you explain that?
I think for me, it's something that I would just have to look at what you're looking at. Happy to follow up. Again, it's very hard for me to speculate. I'm looking to see if I have some.
From your position leading USAID, these are directly through USAID.
No,
I would
completely understand. But the idea of an
this
$80
is not
million
outside of
report,
USAID.
an $80 million report doesn't sound right. And given the prior exchange,
it doesn't sound right to me either. But we're not just talking about one for $8 million. Like I said, we're talking about $4 million plus, $7 million plus, $11 million plus, $12 million plus, parts one.
I'm happy to
two.
take, on the particulars again, I'd be happy to engage with you.
That would be pretty important, especially in a
Okay.
budget hearing like
So
this.
maybe
I
we
want to
can follow
talk about one of those specifically as it relates to Serbia. It resulted in a funding request providing up to $2 million. This is it in front of me. And it's specifically advancing equity and equality for marginalized groups for activities in Serbia, specifically promoting empowerment of transgender, queer, intersex, lesbian, and gay people in Serbia. And then more specifically, it asks for experimental approaches to advance social and economic well-being of the aforementioned. Can you tell me what we are spending $2 million in experimental approaches to advance social and economic well-being of transgender, queer, intersex, lesbian, gay, bisexual? And I would just go on to say this, it's been spoken about where we are seceding the high ground and where China and Russia are making advances around the globe. Your agency is forcing gender identity on countries. And that's neither soft power nor hard power. It's simply weakening for the United States of America. But I would like to know about that $2 million, please.
So I was just in Serbia, as it happens, last week. Notwithstanding that, I'm not familiar with the program, and I'll have to get back to you. The characterization of us foisting ideology on this country, that country, is false.
It's entirely accurate.
I'd be happy to, if you
promoting
would like to,
equity and economic empowerment of transgender, queer, intersex, lesbian, gay, bisexual through innovative and experimental approaches to advance the social and economic well-being of the aforementioned people in Serbia. So I'm not making up words. I'm not inserting them into your mouth or the agency. I am reading to you directly, which I will ask. Can I submit this for the record, Mr. Chairman?
Without objection, so ordered.
Thank you. I'm not mischaracterizing anything. It's $2 million exactly for that, and this isn't the first time. Other people have brought up drag shows in Ecuador, things like that. The things going on within state are absolutely forcing gender identity on other countries. And if anything, this should be considered weakening to the sexes, to women, to advance somebody because of how they are identifying instead of because of their biological sex should be considered a form of disempowering women. I want to ask you one other question with my remaining time. Within USAID, would you consider gender dysphoria a qualifier for employment or a disqualifier for employment?
I'm not able to answer that. Sorry.
Let's try again. Would you consider gender dysphoria a qualifier for employment or a disqualifier for employment within USAID?
Again, I'm not going to comment. Thank you.
Gentleman's time's expired.
Hey everyone, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, please click like and subscribe. I will be back on YouTube with more exclusive content, so stay tuned.